back. My name is John Walsh. I'm on the Board of Trustees for the Bethel Park Community Foundation, and we welcome you here today. As you know, whether this is your first time or your 50th time, we're glad to have you. Today, we have a very special event. They are known as the Pittsburgh South Hills Chorus, Keystone Chorus. And, okay, thank you. Like I said, this is the Tower Concerts at the Community Center here, and we are sponsored by the Bethel Park Community Foundation. The Tower Concerts was founded by Dean Streeter a number of years ago, very beloved in our community for his love of music. Today we have the Pittsburgh South Hills Keystone Chorus. And a little bit about the Bethel Park Community Foundation. Our largest fundraiser annually is what we call Bethel's Bounty. And it's on Sunday, November the 12th. This year it'll be at the Sheridan, or at the Crown Plaza over across from South Hills Village. It's from 5 to 7:30 in the evening. It's a wonderful evening. All our local restaurants, eating establishments are there, and it's just like 2.5 hours of grazing and fun, and you get to talk to your neighbors. No agenda, just have fun. So we invite you to come. Tickets are available at the event, or they're also available at EV Hardware or Bethel Bakery. So today, like I said, we are thrilled to have the Pittsburgh South Hills Keystone Chorus. Their motto, as you may know, is keeping the whole world singing. And I'm sure we will all be singing in a few minutes right along with them. Enjoy the program. We're happy to have you. And it's their time to entertain us. Thank you.
What does four-part a cappella male quartet singing have to do with cutting hair?
Back up just a minute.
Nobody's really sure. But what we do know is that sometime between the 1890s and the early 20th century, in the African-American community, a new kind of music arose, sung a cappella by quartets of men, often on the street corners. Early proponents of this form of music included Louis Armstrong and Scott Joplin, and W.C. Handy, the band leader. This form of music grew and gathered steam, you might say, and became popular in the white community as well, and became known as barbershop. And by the 1920s and 1930s, it was catching on and becoming quite popular.
Thanks, Tim. The movies in the early 1930s would have scenes. I can remember if the thing took place back in the 1890s or 1900s early, there would be a barber shop, and a guy'd be cutting a guy's hair, and two more guys would come in, and they'd obviously it's enough for a quartet, and they'd sing one, or they would be scenes in the movies for entertainment on a stage, but they always had broad red and white striped shirts and straw hats on, and that was a sign for the barber shoppers. And the roots were in the African American community of the type of singing, but this was a particular American kind of music. And O.C. Cash, the guy's name, was thinking that we ought to preserve this typical American kind of music for future generations. So he and a buddy called a meeting, and they invited 14 guys in a rooftop, no air conditioning, rooftop in a hotel in downtown Tulsa. Well, 28 showed up, and that was the beginning of the SQSA, the Society for the Preservation and Encouragement of Barbershop Quartet Singing in America, which is the official name of the barbershoppers. But now they've moved on, but that's the origins with the red stripe and the hat on the barbershopper.
Thank you, Paul. Well, I don't know about him, but when I joined in 1982, things were changing in barbershop. You know, we were getting a little tired of hearing my wild Irish rose, right? And we didn't wear the striped shirts and straw hats anymore. We went a little bit more casual. And they also changed the name of the SPEBSQSA to the BHS, the Barbershop Harmony Society. It still officially is the other one, but to make it easier for you folks, it's the Barbershop Harmony Society.
Hey, Ken.
Yes.
No offense, I started in 1980. Oh. Anyhow, not only is it an American art form and an American society, not just keep America singing, but also now we have affiliates all over the world. New Zealand, Australia, South Africa, Germany, Sweden, Great Britain, Ireland. So it's actually an international society now. These are all affiliates of ours here in the Barbershop Harmony Society where it all began. So, hey guys, let's sing a song.
Great idea. You know what? Back when Paul started this kind of business, they had these little wind things you blow into to get the pitch, called a pitch pipe.
Pitch pipe, yeah.
Look at that. It's digital now.
Hello.
Now is showtime, barbershop style. Let me see you smile. We sing songs in barbershop style, makes it all worthwhile. Just to hear that barbershop style, guess I'd walk a mile. Sure we like rock and pop, but we'd rather barbershop. Give me that barbershop style. Sure we like rock and pop, but we'd rather barbershop. Give me that barbershop, sure love that barbershop. Give me that barbershop style. Love that style. Thank you guys. Thank you very much. My name is Ken Williams. I direct this group of guys. And I asked their permission if I could dedicate today's performance to my parents. My mom died last Sunday, and my dad died back in March. And they were both great proponents of music and loved barbershop. My mother started a group of singing Girl Scouts back in the 60s. And my three older sisters were all part of that singing Girl Scout troop. My mother had about 60 girls at one time in that group, and they performed on local television stations, and it was a great time. So to my mother and dad, I'd like to present the Keystone Chorus.
There's a picnic too at the Old Point View. Hello and welcome. Sure, it's so nice to see a full house today. The song we just did was traditionally sung at the closing bell of the New York Stock Exchange at both during Christmas time and during the year's end. It was performed by Bing Crosby and Mary Martin in 1941 and The Birth of the Blues. It was featured in films such as The Strawberry Blonde, I Wonder Who's Kissing Her Now, and The Good Old Summertime. There was actually a movie by that name in 1952. It was about a barber in a small town America. The next tune we're going to do for you was written in 1915 by Oscar Jones and Martin Peake. This was also the first official barbershop harmony song in the society in 1941. It was popularized by the Polka Dot Four Quartet from Dallas, Texas. Arranged by Phil Embry of the Buffalo Bills, who was our society president in the early 40s. And a new arrangement was done in 1959 that we were about to do for you. Sweet, sweet roses of May. By Irving Berlin. It featured in Berlin's third Music Box Review, as they called it at the time, and they liked it so much that it became the soundtrack for The Great Gatsby in 1974. It's been covered by Judy Garland, Johnny Mathis, Linda Ronstadt, and now the Keystone Chorus. Here's What'll I Do? Thank you so much. Our next tune was written in 1938, as we move through the years here, by Harry Aaron, not Henry, that's a different one. That's a baseball player, and Joni Mercer. It's featured in the movie Going Places, and actually was the name of a racehorse, if you can believe that. And in that movie, he could only be calmed down by the sound, hearing the sound of a trumpet, a certain song being played. Who better to do that than Louis Armstrong? Right? Okay. All right, a little team effort there. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the first race at Bethel Downs. The favorite in this race is Jeepers Creepers.
I don't care what the weatherman says when the weatherman says it's raining. You'll never hear me complaining. I'm certain that the sun will shine. I don't care how the weather vane points when the weather vane points to gloomy. It's gotta be sunny to me when your eyes look into mine. Jeepers creepers, where'd you get those peepers? Jeepers creepers, where'd you get those eyes? Gosh, oh, get up, how to get so lit up? Gosh, oh, get up, how to get that size? Golly gee, when you turn those heaters on, woe is me. Gotta put my night cheaters on. Jeepers creepers, where'd you get those peepers? Oh, those weepers, how they hypnotize. Where'd you get those eyes? Where did you get those eyes? Where'd you get those eyes?
Before Bob goes on, and this is Bob Raybar. Did you introduce yourself, Bob?
I did not.
Introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Bob.
Several years ago here at this concert, a young fella came up to me and he looked like he was ready to bust with excitement. And I was so excited to see a young person come up that way and enjoy what we did. And it's this fellow standing right over here. This is Brandon Rauch. He attended W&J University and managed to come back again. And we're so excited to have him as Assistant Director and Music Vice President of our course. And he's going to take over for a little bit.
And just for the record, that is Ken Williams, our director. There, just so you know, okay? So we have our own reflection. And while we're at introductions, another assistant director we have a lot of directors, we're not that well behaved and we need lots of help. We have Mr. Bill Smith in the back row. All right, the next tune we'd like to do for you was written in 1956 by Fred Paris and the Five Satins. It was featured in movies such as the Buddy Holly Story and Dirty Dancing. Performed by various artists including Boyz II Men and Debbie Gibson. But it's best really known as a doo-wop classic. Now we're going to do In the Still of the Night. You may notice Mark joined me here at the podium. There's a reason for that. But before he started, I want to introduce him. Also helping with the MC duties tonight, amongst other things, is Mark Schroeder.
Okay, this next tune was written in 1955 by Buck Grant. It was originally performed by the Platters under the title Only You and You Alone. It was later featured in the film Rock Around the Clock in 1956, and it was also covered by Louis Armstrong. Only You. Our next tune was written in 1956 by Clarence Quick. Released by Phoebe Records in 1956, it was re-released by Dot Records in 1957 as performed by the Del Vikings. It went to number 4 on the Hot 100 chart that year. It was featured in the films American Graffiti in 1973, Diner in 1982, and Stand By Me in 1986. Perhaps the littlest known fact about this song, Come Go With Me, is the original recording was done in a church basement right here in Pittsburgh. Come Go With Me.
You never give me a chance. Come, 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 come. I really need you. Please say you'll never leave me. Well, say you never, yes, you really never.
You never give me a chance.
Oh, no chance. Come, 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 come. Come into my heart. Tell me, darling, we will never part. I need you, darling, so come and go with me. So come go with me. So come go with me. Darling, come and go with me. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Thank you. Now, we have a little sneak preview. These next two numbers will be featured in our annual show this year, The British Invasion, which will be at Boyce Middle School in Upper St. Clair on Saturday, November 4th at 7 p.m. Tickets will be available from our members starting in October. If you're interested in further information, please talk to any one of us after the show. We'll be happy to give it to you. So, who doesn't know this Beatles classic? Yesterday, one of the most heavily covered songs in history. It was voted best song of the 20th century by the BBC in 1999. Best of all in 2000 by MTV and Rolling Stone. Written by Paul McCartney and John Lennon in 1965. Here's Yesterday. Next, we have another Beatles classic. This one was featured on their 1967 album, Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band, an album that played on the rumor that lead singer Paul McCartney's fictitious untimely death in a car accident. The cover featured the supposed gravesite and a host of dead celebrities, as well as a model car with a bloody driving glove. This song was supposed to have been sung by the victim, McCartney, to his lover about growing older. When I'm 64.
For some of us, that's a little closer than others. And some of us...
Yeah, I'm past 64, yeah.
When I get older, losing my hair, many years from now, will you still be sending me a Valentine, birthday greetings, bottle of wine? If I've been out till 2:45, would you lock the door? Will you still need me? Will you still feed me when I'm 64? You'll be older too. And if you say the word, I could stay with you. I could be handy mending a fuse when your lights are gone. You can knit a sweater by the fireside. Sunday morning, go for a ride. Doing the garden, digging the weeds. Who could ask for more? Will you still need me? Will you still feed me when I'm 64? Every summer we can rent a cottage in the Isle of Wight. If it's not too dear, too dear, we shall scrimp and save. Our grandchildren on your knee. Little Vera, Chuck, and Dave. Write me a postcard, drop me a line, stating point of view. Indicate precisely what you mean to say. You're sincerely wasting away. Give me your answer, fill in a form, mine forevermore. Will you still need me? Will you still feed me when I'm 64? When I'm 64.
The next song is from 1986. It was featured in Steven Spielberg's film An American Tail and was performed by the Mouse Bible and Tanya Mouskowitz in the film as voiced by Philip Glazer and Patsy Cathcart. But it was recorded a second time by Linda Ronstadt and James Ingram for use during the film's credits. It is this latter version that became the top 40 hit we all know and love, Somewhere Out There.
Thinking of same big sky, that sky, somewhere out there. If love can see us through, then we'll be together somewhere out there, out where dreams come true, where dreams come true, so true. Somewhere out there.
The next song was written in 1999. It's part of the Barbershop Harmony Society's Library of Free and Easy Music, and it was written by Mary Kaufman. It's a song that talks about thanking the Lord for music. Thank you, dear Lord, for music.
Thank you, dear Lord, for music, to inspire us as we go along. Thank you for bringing us all here together, to share in the wonder of beautiful song. Thank you, dear Lord, for friendship, to fill us with radiance within. Touch every heart with the magic of harmony. Thank you, our Father, again, again. Thank you forever.
When August comes, the days are hot and humid, and with the heat comes the need to relax and spend some time with quiet activities. Here at the Oliver Miller Homestead, we would like to give you the opportunity to learn some new crafts that just might develop into hobbies. On the first 3 Sundays of August, August 6th, August 13th, and August 20th, we will be offering classes in 4 crafts. Perhaps you would like to craft a rough horn into a powder horn or a storage container. We will provide the horn, needed tools, and instructions. Or learn to take cord and, using a lucite, craft it into tapes or ties. The lucite and cord and instructions will be yours. If your interest lies in leather, in addition to being given the leather and tools for making your own pouch, we will give you the instructions for your own. Or perhaps you would like to learn the art of crewel work, using the hoop, needle, cloth, and yarn that we provide for your own. Free crafts for children will also be available. They might make a cabin out of popsicle sticks or develop their own pattern into a quilt. Admission on those days is only $1, but there will also be a charge to cover the materials for the craft, approximately $4. Class numbers are limited, so you may sign up via email or at the homestead in advance, or just show up and hope that there is room. The homestead is located on Stone Manse Drive, just off the circle on Corrigan Drive in South Park. For more information, visit our website at www.olivermillerhomestead.org.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, take your seats. As mentioned before the intermission, we have two feature quartets today. The first one is a homegrown quartet, straight from our chapter. Two of these guys were thrown together in a pickup quartet doing a break in rehearsal one time 4 years ago. The bass at that time was our program VP, and he said, "You four guys come up here and sing." The idea stuck, as well as the name, and with a few changes in voice parts, they have been singing together ever since. Here are Mike, Chris, Bob, and George. We know them better as Euphoria. Wow, it says Mark. I don't have my glasses on.
That's okay, that's okay. Should have done an introduction there first. Yeah. I got sunshine on a cloudy day. When it's cold outside, I got the month of May. I guess you'd say, what can make me feel this way? My girl, my girl, my girl, talking about my girl, talking about my girl. I got so much honey, the bees and the bee. I got a sweeter song than the birds in the tree. I guess you'd say, what can make me feel this way? My girl, my girl, my girl, talking about my girl, my girl. Hey, 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 do, 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 do. Hey, 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 da, 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 da. I don't need no money, fortune or fame. I got all the riches, baby, one man can claim. Well, I guess you'd say, what can make me feel this way? My girl, my girl, my girl, talking about my girl, talking about my girl, my girl, talking about my. I got sunshine on a cloudy day with my girl. I even got the month of May. Talking about my girl, talking about my girl, talking about my girl, talking about my girl. Thank you very much. And again, we're called Euphoria because largely because this guy here, he wanted to get the four of us together and say, hey, you four, the four, get over here.
He mentioned
Oh, he mentioned that already.
Where were you?
I was back there. All right, the next song we want to do for you is a traditional barbershop song. And we're getting a little feedback here. I don't know if you want to touch on that.
Okay.
We have a sound guy? We don't have a sound guy.
Yeah, me.
Some sound minds, sound guys, all that's open for debate as well. We're just getting a little bit of feedback too. We don't want it to sound like a Jimi Hendrix concert, trying to take a little off of it there. Okay. So the next one's a traditional barbershop song, and it's called Heart of My Heart. Heart of my heart, I love you. Life would be no Yeah, Chris has a lot of space to hold a lot of air, but that was even pushing it for him, I think.
Just want to let you know that on September 9th is Community Day for Bethel Park, and we will be singing there for about 2 hours. We're going to be strolling around the campus and singing barbershop songs. So if you see us, we can see us there if you want. If you want to hear more of us. So. Yeah.
All right, thank you so much. A real quick announcement, too. We just had a birthday in the quartet, and someone just had a birthday to my right. George, he just turned how many years?
91.
91 years old. Incidentally, he is not the oldest member of the quartet. Paul Chauncey is. When you see him around, congratulate him.
Of course.
Of course, what did I say?
Quartet.
Oh, picky. Anyway, you see Paul, it'd be kind of neat to talk to him. Notice the longevity of being able to sing. So I hope you all sing every day, too. We'd like some of you to come join us, too. Okay, let's do another tune. You want to introduce? Sure. This is a song that's another kind of a doo-woppy song, but it's Goodnight, Sweetheart. Good night, sweetheart, well, it's time to go. Good night, sweetheart, well, it's time to go. I hate to leave you, but I really must say, good night, sweetheart, good night. Good night, sweetheart, well, it's time to go. Good night, sweetheart, well, it's time to go. I hate to leave you, but I really must say, good night, sweetheart, good night, good night. Well, it's 3 o'clock in the morning, and baby, I just can't treat you right. Well, I hate to leave you, baby, don't need maybe, because I love you so. Good night, sweetheart, well, it's time to go. Good night, sweetheart, well, it's time to go. I hate to leave you, but I really must say, good night, sweetheart, good night, good night. Well, your mother and your father might hear if I stay here too long. One kiss and we'll part, and I'll be going. Oh, how I hate to go. Good night, sweetheart, well, it's time to go. Good night, sweetheart, well, it's time to go. I hate to leave you, but I really must say, good night, sweetheart, good night, sweetheart, good night. Good night, good night, good night, sweetheart, sweetheart, good night.
Ladies and gentlemen, Euphoria. We're in for a real treat now. 2 of the members of this next quartet just returned from the International Barbershop Harmony Society convention in Las Vegas. They were both in the college quartet contest. One placed in the top 20 with their quartet, Gateway. One of them, we are proud to say, is also our assistant director, Brandon Ralph. Here are Brandon, Josh, Mike, and Rich from the Pittsburgh Metro chapter. Flash in the pan.
passed me by one summer day. Flashed those big brown eyes my way. And oh, I wanted you forevermore. Now, baby, I'm not one that gets around. Swear my feet stuck to the ground. And though I never did meet you before, I said, hello, Mary Lou. Goodbye, heart. Goodbye, heart. I said, sweet Mary Lou, I'm so in love with you. I'm in love with Mary Lou. I knew, Mary Lou, that we'd never part. So hello, Mary Lou. Goodbye, heart. Goodbye, heart. Saw your lips, I heard your voice. Believe me, I just had no choice. Wild horses couldn't make me stay on day. Thought about a moonlit night, arms about you good and tight. That's all I need to see for me to stay. Hey, hey, hello, Mary Lou. Goodbye, heart. Goodbye, heart. I said, sweet Mary Lou, I'm so in love with you. I'm in love with Mary Lou. I knew, Mary Lou, we'd never part. We'd never part. So hello, Mary Lou. Goodbye, heart. Goodbye, heart. Hello, Mary Lou. I'm in love with you. Yes, hello, Mary Lou. Goodbye, heart. Right from the start, I said hello, Mary Lou. Goodbye, heart.
So as Bill introduced, we are Flash in the Pan, that being because we are newly formed, maybe our first gig, so please don't criticize us too harshly. I think we've met once or twice today. My name is Brandon Rauch, and I am one of the directors here for Pittsburgh South Hills chapter, and I'm also one of the assistant directors over of the Pittsburgh Metro chapter of the Vocal Confluence. So that's me. I sing the high stuff that no one likes. This is Josh. He sings the weird stuff, the baritone part. Yep. This is Mike. He sings lead, the melody part. And then this is Rich. He sings all the low notes that the rest of us can't hit. That first one right there was Hello, Mary Lou, as a lot of us might be familiar with the tune. And now here's another one, because I'm sure you didn't come to hear me talk.
Anytime I find I'm feeling lonely, so lonely, and I'm wondering just what I should do. Since I know your love is for me only, I'll write this special letter, dear, to you, and only you. You know there's no one to talk with, all by myself. No one to walk with, but I'm happy on the shelf. Ain't misbehaving, I'm saving my love for you. Wonderful you and I know for certain, the one I love. I'm through with flirting, it's just you I'm thinking of. Ain't misbehaving, I'm saving my love for you. Wonderful you. Like Jack Horner in the corner. Don't go nowhere, what do I care? Your kisses are worth waiting for. Believe me, that's why I don't stay out late, don't care to go. I'm home about 8, just me and my radio. Ain't misbehaving, I'm saving my love for you. Yes, I said wonderful you. And I'm raving, I'm craving, but I ain't misbehaving. I'm saving all of my love
Hey, Josh.
Yeah?
Why'd the baker's son go to work for his father?
I haven't the slightest idea, Brandon.
Well, you might say he was bred for it.
You shouldn't say
It was a real shame that it burnt down.
Yeah?
Now the business is toast.
Feel free to boo if you want.
Perhaps we should just sing.
There's a vibe.
Oh, well.
Well, I don't mean maybe,
'cause it's
like the man says, baby, just in time. I found you just in time. Before you came, my time was running low. I was lost, the losing dice were tossed. My bridges all were crossed, nowhere to go. Now you're here, and now I know just where I'm going. No more doubt or fear, I found my way. Love came just in time, you found me just in time, and changed my lonely life that lovely day. Now you're here, and now I know just where I'm going. No more doubt or fear, I found my way. For love came just in time, you found me just in time, and changed my lonely life that lovely. Man, I sure got lucky, you found me just in time.
I got
Those two songs we know, Ain't Misbehavin' and Just in Time, two great older songs. The next that we have is a little bit slower paced. It's, I believe, was the Gaither Vocal Band?
Yes.
The Gaither Vocal Band. Look at me remembering something. The next one is Alleluia.
May all our alleluias, when spoken and heard, be heartfelt thanks to you, dear Lord, and not just lovely words, and may each passing moment till the ending of our days be filled to overflowing without never ending grace. Alleluia. I'm sitting on top of the world, just rolling along, because I'm quitting the blues of the world, just singing a song, glory, hallelujah, I just phoned the parson, hey, Pa, get ready to call, just
ready to fall because I'm sitting on top of the world, just rolling along, just rolling along. I'm sitting on top of the world. Oh yeah, rolling along. That's right. Rolling along. I'm quitting the loser's world. Just singing a song. Glory, hallelujah, I just fall. I get ready to fall. Just like Humpty Dumpty, I'm ready to fall because I'm sitting on top of the world. Just singing a song, just singing a song. I'm sitting on top of the world.
Thank you very much. Fun fact, we thought that our show, our part of the show is going to be too short today, so we actually added that song at the last minute. So we had no idea what we were going to do for it, so if you liked that, you're going to love this next one. It's probably made the most famous by Bobby Vinton, a local Pittsburgher. This is Blue Velvet. She wore blue velvet, whoa, whoa, whoa. Bluer than velvet was the night. Softer than satin was the light from the stars, from the stars. She wore blue velvet, whoa, whoa, whoa. Bluer than velvet were eyes, warmer than May, her tender sighs. Love was ours, was ours. Ours was a love I held tightly, feeling the rapture grow, like a flame burning brightly. But when she left, gone was the glow of blue velvet, whoa, 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 whoa. But in my heart there'll always be precious and warm a memory through the years, and I still can see blue velvet through my tears, velvet through my tears.
Thank you again so much. We've got one more for you. This is in keeping with the theme of today, barbershop or music through the decades. This is probably our oldest song, having been written in the 2000s.
It was actually written in 1932 as a bluegrass number, but it was revived for the 2012 movie Pitch Perfect.
I don't like when there's fact checkers on stage. You would have believed me. No, you wouldn't. Anyway, So thank you again so much for coming out and supporting the Keystone Chorus, supporting Euphoria, and as well as Flash in the Pan. If you like what you hear, feel free to look for us on YouTube, Google, Facebook. You're not going to find us, but feel free to look. So again, thank you so much. Here's Cups.
I've got my ticket for the long way round, 2 bottle whiskey for the way, and I sure would like some sweet company. Hey, I'm leaving tomorrow, what do you say? When I'm gone, gone, when I'm gone, gone, you're gonna miss me when I'm gone, gone, gone. You're gonna miss me by my hair, you're gonna miss me everywhere. Oh, you're gonna miss me when I'm gone. When I'm gone, gone, when I'm gone, gone. You're gonna miss me when I'm gone, yeah, gone. You're gonna miss me by my walk, you're gonna miss me by my talk. Oh, you're gonna miss me when I'm gone. I've got my ticket for the long way round, the one with the prettiest of views. It's got mountains, it's got rivers, it's got sights to give you shivers, but it sure would be prettier with you. When I'm gone, gone, when I'm gone, gone. You're gonna miss me when I'm gone, gone. You're gonna miss me by my hair, you're gonna miss me everywhere. Oh, you're gonna miss me when I'm gone. When I'm gone, gone, when I'm gone, gone. You're gonna miss me when I'm gone, gone. You're gonna miss me by my walk, you're gonna miss me by my talk. Oh, you're gonna miss me when I'm gone. When I'm gone, gone, when I'm gone, gone. You're gonna miss me when I'm gone, gone. You're gonna miss me by my song, you're gonna miss me all day long. Oh, you're gonna miss me when I'm gone.
Thank you.
Okay, so we having fun today? Good? Good stuff? All right. I know we are. These guys are really living it up back here. So we do have a couple more tunes to do for you before we call it a day. One of them was originally been formed by Solomon Landon. Sam, listen to me. That's what I had for lunch here. The Evening Birds on Gallo Records. It's Johannesburg, South Africa. The song was covered by the likes of Jimmy Dorsey, the Weavers, the Kingston Trio, before becoming a #1 hit for the Tokens in 1961. It's called The Lion Sleeps Tonight. That was take one. Now, these guys have been taking a nap. I didn't realize that. So let me get them back here. So here it is. The Lion Sleeps Tonight. Take two.
Snoring was all the time.
Ah!
Look, listen to what's
Just
going on.
listen to me.
Wing away, weep away, weep away, weep away, weep away, weep away, weep away. In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. Weep away, 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 weep away. In the village, the peaceful village, the lion sleeps tonight. In the village, the quiet village, the lion sleeps tonight. Weep away, 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 we
All right, you've been an absolutely wonderful concert. Can we do this again sometime? Is that right? We do it right with us. We know that. But thank you so much. So the last thing we'd like to do is a song originally started off being Keep America Singing. It's since been changed to Keep the Whole World Singing. As you heard earlier on, barbershop harmony music is now really spreading around the globe. It's sort of a thing to do a cappella music. So who knew we were cool, huh? I'm sorry?
Cool. Quartet.
Oh, they're the quartet. Ah.
Bring the quartet.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We can have a quartet to bring out, don't we? So can we invite Flash and the Pan to join us out here as well? Weren't they awesome, huh? Whew. Okay, so this song was adopted as a theme song for the society, and there's a long name that those guys know and I don't. Originally it was Ronaldo Barbershop Harmony Society. It was later, it was changed, as we said, to Keep the World Singing, to better reflect the international flavor of it. So those of you who happen to be barbershop members, if you're out there, you can sing along with us. This is Keep the Whole World Singing.
Keep the whole world singing all day long. Watch goodwill come a-winging on us all.
When August comes, the days are hot and humid, and with the heat comes the need to relax and spend some time with quiet activities. Here at the Oliver Miller Homestead, we would like to give you the opportunity to learn some new crafts that just might develop into hobbies. On the first 3 Sundays of August, August 6th, August 13th, and August 20th, we will be offering classes in 4 crafts. Perhaps you would like to craft a rough horn into a powder horn or a storage container. We will provide the horn, needed tools, and instructions. Or learn to take cord and using a lucite, craft it into tapes or ties. The lucite and cord and instructions will be yours. If your interest lies in leather, in addition to being given the leather and tools for making your own pouch, we will give you the instructions for your own. Or perhaps you would like to learn the art of crewel work, using the hoop, needle, cloth, and yarn that we provide for your own. Free crafts for children will also be available. They might make a cabin out of popsicle sticks or develop their own pattern into a quilt. Admission on those days is only $1, but there will also be a charge to cover the materials for the craft, approximately $4. Class numbers are limited, so you may sign up via email or at the homestead in advance, or just show up and hope that there is room. The homestead is located on Stone Manse Drive, just off the circle on Corrigan Drive in South Park. For more information, visit our website at www.olivermillerhomestead.org.
I think film and television in general is a very discouraging industry. It takes a lot of years of pounding the pavement, calling people, finding your ins. You're gonna carry a lot of heavy cable, get dirty a lot, and find your way in. With the limited amount of resources out there and the limited amount of opportunities, there's a fantastic resource right here. And it's public access, it's free of charge. Anybody can come in and gain that experience. Dave absolutely loves to help people, never said no to us growing up. Anything we wanted to do, we were able to do here. The first year I was here, I would just sign on for different projects, like Stump the Students was a show that I worked on quite frequently. It was a game show. We would just come up with our own little ideas, mostly sketches, a lot of school projects, a lot of classes when we'd have to do a project on a story we read or something like that. I would always ask if we could do a video as our project instead, and we would typically do it through Dave. One of my favorite things we did was one of the simplest things we did. It was put together in an afternoon. It was something we wanted to do for fun. We were playing around learning Final Cut Pro, learning how to do linear editing, and we decided to do something in reverse. So we filmed me, actually I think it was, running around the building out here, jumping off walls backwards, running around backwards, and played the whole thing in reverse. It was really simple, it was, corny, we just did it for fun, but for a couple weeks after that, people kept coming up to me at school like, well, how'd you do that? We were more exposed to our student body than we felt we were, not having an association with any extracurriculars of the school. It was fun to see how, even though we were doing it on our own, it was still making its reach to Bethel Park, and it was still something that we were getting feedback for, positive feedback from. And that was really nice. I would say that BPTV is one of the greatest creative resources this community has, and I would absolutely encourage anyone with any interest in production to come here and learn from Dave and take their ideas and turn them into something. If I hadn't been here at BPTV, I wouldn't have advanced at the rate I did in my industry. I wouldn't have had the passion for my industry nurtured the way it was here. I don't think that I would have pursued it because I don't think I would have had as clear a picture of what was available to me in this industry unless I had come here and gotten that first-hand experience prior to having to make the decisions that you have to make whenever you're graduating from high school. Opportunity really only comes to people who establish a lifestyle to seize it. And this is the kind of place where you can seize an opportunity and change what you want your future to be.
One of the things we do at BPTV is encourage our producers to film on location. Not only does shooting on location give our producers the opportunity to take advantage of their subject matter, filming in different locations gives each program its own distinct flavor. This also helps anyone who's flipping through the channels avoid confusion when they turn on BPTV. With around 500 programs produced at BPTV each year, the last thing we want people to think is that we're only broadcasting one program. So, you need to come into BPTV to pitch your TV show, but in terms of where you actually end up taping your show, the sky's the limit.
Hi, Bethel Park. Uncle Al speaking. I'm asking you to come help us behind the scenes at BPTV. We're looking for some proud Bethel Park residents to help us make the shows that you want to watch. For more information, contact Station Director Dave Cable, and we will see you behind the cameras at BPTV.